I guess this is the big question, right? The million-dollar question. How do you take data and help counterterrorism?
I collected the data for the suicide bombing victims for last 10 years. So I collected 13,000 of those patients' records. I have the largest data set on earth when it comes to suicide bombings. In USA, we cannot get the human data because of the privacy laws for the HIPAA and all the medical laws. We don't have such laws in Pakistan, fortunately or unfortunately. So we know that where the person was standing, where was the bomber, what was the distance, what kind of shrapnels he received, what kind of injuries he got. So based on that, we come up with our own injury model. So once we were doing this, we realized one more thing. We said we can have the blast signatures for the terrorist organizations. For example, Tehrik-e-Taliban Pakistan used this kind of explosive, and Al-Qaeda used this kind of explosive, Lashkar-e-Jang we use the other kind of explosives. So if you can only give me the medical ego reports of the patients, I can tell you who did the attack with 93% accuracy, based on the way they make the bombs. And then we started collecting the GPIs, we call it geopolitical indicators.
Political events, the calendar, weather patterns, over 150 geopolitical indicators. So you have to combine all of those to try and determine which combination is going to elevate the risk score for a particular area.
If you can predict that there is a time and a place that something like this could happen, where do you take that information?
This is what we are going to give to United Nations for basically for schools. Said what schools, what is the threat level on schools on particular date and particular day of the week, and they will talk to the authorities to come up with their own SOPs and the plans what they will do if the threat level is orange, if threat level is red, and our software can help in that as well. For example, in Pakistan or actually in Iraq and Lebanon as well, a suicide bomber do not carry more than 25 kilograms of explosive. Otherwise, cannot hide or conceal it. It would generate the 22 meters of lethal range. So if you can make your main school premises 22 meters away from the main gate, everybody will be saved. It's just simple distance equation.
If you look at seating arrangements, in some cases, if you change the seating arrangement inside of a school, you can reduce the casualties by 30%. 30% less casualties is 30% more people that actually have an opportunity in their life.
For you, it seems like this company is very, very personal.
Yeah.
Can you explain that a little bit, why this is so personal to you?
I have a twin brother. He lives in Pakistan. He makes $20 a month. So what's the difference? Same parents, same everything was same. The only difference I find is the education and the opportunity that I was able to get some education, and my other siblings or other countrymen didn't get the thing. So we killed 150 people in Peshawar school massacre. So who knows that how many of those were Bill Gates or Einstein? How many of those have some kind of cure for AIDS or cancer or something? You don't know. So for me is that we should have this equal opportunity for these opportunities for everybody around the world. So a guy killing somewhere in Boko Haram or Israel or America or anywhere else, I just cannot I cannot tolerate it, because I personally know how the life goes ruined once you don't have the opportunity. How many people die when you don't have those opportunities.